That's even funnier because I literally just got in my car in the process of hitting call.
Oh yeah, long 10 minutes right there.
Yeah, that was a long 10 minutes. I tried to take a really quick shower, but it ended up, the water was hot and I felt good. And I was like,
Oh no, you're good. I'm just totally with you. How are you?
It was a long 10 minutes though. I'm good.
Good. Hell yeah.
Basically, it was just kind of like rushing, got in the shower, and rushing and go my grandparents' house right now. Well, my grandma's. Going over to my grandma's to do a little memorial thing, get together thing for my grandpa, just in honor of him. And I'm gonna have some food, and then I'm only gonna be able to be there for like maybe a half hour, 45 minutes, and then have to go right to work.
What time do you have to go to work? Like 5?
I have to go to work I was supposed to originally go at 5, but I convinced them to let me come in at 6, so that way I could.
Okay, there you go.
There for a little bit. So yeah, it's on a little bit of a time crunch thing, but
yeah.
But I'm on my way there now. It's gonna be like 45 minutes to get there, so I got some time.
Okay, that was my next question. How long it was gonna take you? Well, I'm just gonna keep this nice and short anyway, just because whatever. But I decided to lay out from now until March, basically like everything from training to supplementation to like calories. Now obviously like adjustments are gonna be like had and needed because you know, just life and stuff like that. Plus not even just life, but like, you know, one day you might be feeling good, next day you might not be, so like again, it's just an adjustment. So I'm gonna end up sending you a few things. One of them is strictly just like words and for you to just literally read, but the two other things are visual graphics of that Word document basically. So it's a lot easier to read and understand, and it's something that you can save on your phone and just easily access. Like literally just save it into your photos, so that way you don't forget it or whatever. But I just kind of wanted to kind of go over like what I kind of like laid out, and then just kind of see like your opinion on it.
Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Alright, sweet.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Alright, so basically, like I've just taken everything that up to this point, right? So, yesterday, or whatever, you told me that you were at, I believe, 157 or something like that.
Yeah, 157, 158, yeah.
Okay.
I bounce back and forth a lot between 155 and 160. It's kind of weird, but...
Okay, gotcha. So I'd said bulking up to around 175 to 180. I don't know if that is what your ultimate goal is. I just kind of figured, like, for me, the most I've ever been is 188. I feel like a good size for me that I feel comfortable with being, like, a little bit bigger, but also not, like, huge bodybuilder is usually around, like, honestly, between 175 and 180. So again, that's just kind of what I put. Does that sound like something you are aiming for, or?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I was like under the impression that I might not be able to hit that this year, but I would be able to hit that next year. Like, I don't know what you think though. Like, do you think it's possible to hit that? Like,
well, yeah, because what I have.
Like March, April?
Yep, because what I have laid out right here is going to get you to that. So per day, try to have minimum of 2,850 calories of just clean food. Basically, that's just not junk. So what that comes down to is 170 grams of protein a day, between 350 to 375 carbs, and then 50 to 60 fats. And those are all grams, obviously. I'm not gonna, I mean, unless you want me to, but I literally have a breakdown of what the lean proteins are, what the clean carbs are,
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Like, I have an idea about a lot of them, but
Right.
like you said, it's one of those things that's good to like continuously look at it rather than try to remember.
Like stay hydrated, so like one gallon of water a day.
Of course.
And like I put the note, I said it keeps you energized, focused, clear-minded, and non-bloated. Also 1 scoop of creatine, if possible. Basically, to kind of end the food consumption, I was like, you want to try to aim for 4 strong meals per day, which that can be very overwhelming, especially like the first couple of days, because I don't know how many meals you currently have, but like for me, I went from like basically consuming more than 2 meals a day for me is a little bit harder. So what I'll typically substitute a meal with is like a protein shake. But I was like, if you can't get 4 strong meals or even 3 meals, then just have 2 really strong meals. And what I mean by strong meal is just, you know, high in like carbs and protein, basically.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Before I go into like the training, do you actually use supplements or no?
I take pre-workout here and there, not every time I work out, but like maybe half the time.
Okay.
And then I have protein that I'm trying to finish right now because I hate it and it's not the greatest, and it's also like isolating, which I don't want. I'd rather get like a mass gainer or something like more filling and higher calories. So once I finish with this, I probably have like 2-3 more scoops left of this, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna get either a mass gainer or just like a really heavy protein shake. And then I do take creatine gummies.
Okay, perfect. I put down a pre-workout that's 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's just because that's what I'm used to, and B, that's kind of like the standard for the stuff that like I'm just kind of used to. Now I understand like people react to pre-workout, non-stim and high stim completely differently. So like all I'll say to that is just use it at your own risk. Obviously, I definitely suggest using a pre-workout over nothing in general, because like your workouts are completely different basically compared to not having it. BCAAs, the whey protein, fish oil, any multivitamin, and then because you are having or trying to eat more calories, a digestive enzyme to help break down the food.
Oh, okay, got it. Do you have any that like you recommend?
I'm gonna look on Amazon and I'll send you some.
Dude, sick. Okay, cool.
Really, the last thing, again, like all this, I already have, and I'm gonna send to you so that way, because I know I'm talking a lot. It's probably pretty overwhelming, but.
No, you're good.
End up with the training. When you say you only did 3 workouts, but the 4th will be tomorrow, I'm assuming that means 3 workouts out of a whole week, right?
This last week, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Last week, yes. But typically my workouts are 4 to 5 a week.
Okay, perfect. So that's basically what I have for this training split. I do have it as 5 to 6 days, but you don't need to do 5 to 6 days. You can obviously adjust whatever you need, but push, pull, legs, conditioning. One day that's both push-pull, another day that's hybrid endurance, and then the last day is more of like just a rest and recovery type thing. I could obviously go more into that with you at a much later time. The whole point of me doing this whole thing was to put a basic layout, because I know the last couple of weeks it's just been me asking you like, hey, what have you done? And it's not really like I need to know like, okay, he's doing, you know, 90-pound dumbbells for 4 sets of whatever, like that type of technical stuff. So I just, if I were to do this on top of like the calories and just literally everything you need, and I told you that, and then we could just adjust as we go along, I kind of felt like that forward thinking process just made this a little bit more organized. That was all.
Yeah, definitely. I love that. I love organization.